Hello everyone! Today we're taking a look at the Mercedes AMG EVO. This car is a temperamental German beast. It's like a wild horse anxiously waiting to be set free. Sometimes it tramples the enemy, and other times you'll have to reel it back in just to get it under control. We're gonna drive it around Kyalami in the standard aggressive setup as we're gonna do with all the cars, to make it a fair comparison. And we'll be testing it out against AI, so that we're not endangering any real drivers. Let me know in the comments down below what your opinion is of this car. Let me know which cars you'd like to see next. And while you're down there, drift right into that subscribe button. And of course, a special thanks to my bad boys Arthur Cabral, Alex Fleming, JP Kelly, and all my other beautiful channel members as well, of course. Now, let's get into the review. Alright, so here we are at Kyalami in the Mercedes AMG GT3. And I'm just gonna come right out and say it. Before I started practicing for this review, I was absolutely wrong about this car. I thought it was a boring, understeery car, and it's just a German block of steel, and it kind of proved the opposite when I was practicing for this review. The Mercedes AMG is a lot more agile than you'd expect from a front-engine car that's so super low. When you get it turning, it turns like a dream. And the only thing you really gotta watch out for is if you have your steering wheel turned all the way to one side, that you don't go hammering down on the hammer. Otherwise something like that will happen. It's an excellent point. I proved myself immediately, like this was rehearsed. But if you know me, I don't rehearse anything. For a front engine car, it kind of gets moving in the corners. I don't know how to describe it otherwise. It just wants to go. And sometimes you gotta, that's one thing I found, sometimes you really gotta reel it in because it just gets too excited in the corners. And other times you really gotta push it that little bit further because it's getting a bit hesitant, and that's all right. This car feels like it's got some personality. It makes it so much more exciting to drive than I'd expected it to be. It can be sometimes be outperformed a little bit by cars. Oh god! Oh no! 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 Oh wow! That went a lot better than expected. We got some hot tires there, but let's see if we can manage to win the race. Even if we finish the race now, I feel like a winner already. So, I guess that's one thing you gotta watch out for. At high speeds, it can get a little bit unstable. That's a thing you and me just found out in this review. Ain't that great? Oh, I don't think so, little buddy. Ah, gee dang it. He's got the inside. How many more? 3 more up ahead. But, as you can see, it's not impossible when you're sliding to catch it again. And if a doofus like me can do it, I believe that you, the viewer at home, can do it a lot better. And I think this might also be a great car for beginners because it teaches you that a car has limits. And you cannot throw it around too much or it's gonna get upset. And I think if you have a car that's safer than this one, that's even stabler than this one, a rookie, a beginner, He's not gonna learn the right lessons to be a better driver. A beginner's gotta learn lessons like not flooring the pedal all the time. And because this car will get upset for it, I think it's a good one to teach you the opposite. Like, treat the car with a little respect. Don't floor the pedal constantly, because this car will just spin out. It will take it up to a certain point, but then it just says, no, here's the line. You either get the hell out or we're spinning out, baby. That's what this car is all about. Alright, let's see if we can get these last couple of AIs. See if we can get a podium finish. That would be pretty cool. Alright, baby, last lap. Let's see if we can get these AI down under our thumbs. Let's see if we can... Oh god, oh god. Let's see if we can get a podium spot here, baby. And because we're on the last lap, let me recap everything about this car so that you know if you want to drive it or not. It is a pretty fast car. It's one of the most agile front-engine cars that I've driven. But if you're not all that experienced, that might come across as unstable. So if you're a newer player, I think this would be a good car for you if you want to really learn how to keep the car on track, where the limits of a car are, because this car really forces you to learn those limits. If you want something more stable, something easier to drive, I would not recommend this angry German car. But all in all, very fun to drive. A lot more agile than I'd expected. So, let me know what you think about the Mercedes AMG EVO, and let me know which cars you'd like to see next. And as always, my beautiful baby boys and girls, I love you guys. Mwah.